Music just sort of goes into the atmosphere. Hello. How's everybody doing today? I am here. I'm back. Kind of a long day, I feel like. Like, it's weird to me. Oh, shit. I didn't turn on the chat bot. Hang on. That was close. It's loading. Hang on. Foolish child. Come on now. Surely you shouldn't take this long. There we go. Gotcha. There they are. Let's see. This should work, right? Oh, wait. I see that one working. Sound commands. Found it. All right, one more time. Let's do...
What's up, chat? Can I get a Livin' La Vida Loca up in here?
There we go. Now we got some stuff going. I just realized my fan's not on. Hang on, let's fix that. I was like, why is it suddenly warm in here? That shouldn't be on either. Hang on. There we go. Problem solved. Light off, but fan on. Oh, okay. Well, listen. I knew I was... What's the word for it? I feel like anytime I tell myself, oh, should I do a weekend stream? Typically that means, yes, I should. Because I feel like I don't question that every week, you know? I don't do it every week, you know? Oh, that's nice. Sorry, new tattoo from someone. I was really thinking about it, like, you know, this time around that, like, I feel like usually, like, I know if I'm going to be too busy or too tired, whatever. This weekend, I'm feeling like physically tired, as in like my body's tired, but I'm not sleepy tired. Okay. Love that one for me. I feel like that's also part of the thing of, you know, going to the gym. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like what's going to end up happening, like usually what happens for me is if I go first thing in the morning, I feel like I dip for just a hot second and then I immediately have energy for the rest of the day. When I go to the gym mid to late afternoon, I feel like I then am just tired for the rest of the day. I also feel as though maybe I counterbalance it, or what's the word for it? Like maybe I undo some of the work that I just put in when I immediately turn around and then have soda. But anyway, here we are. This is going to be a fairly chill stream, I imagine. All right, hang on a second. Let's get my game going. Hey, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's sort of my other thing too, is that it's like, I mean, as long as I'm not overdoing it with the soda, which in the past, I definitely used to do. I used to like drink, you know, multiple a day, and like I've really pulled it back. I have one a day. Sometimes if it's like a really long day and like maybe I haven't had any coffee yet, or like if I have a soda because I kind of need like a pick me up in the middle of the day kind of thing, and then I know I have a big thing in the evening, I might have a second one. I think like a good example of that is like a lot of the times when I do podcast stuff, that not every time that I podcast, but many times where I know we're going to be there for a while, I have a second soda because I need to be able to get through the whole session. Because one of the podcasts that I work on, we record for like 3 to 4 hours at a time because we put out 3 episodes a week. So, we have to do a lot. We have to record a minimum basically of 4 episodes every time we record to make sure that we're always for sure well ahead of where we're at. We're recorded through... It's actually a good question. How close are we recorded through? We're usually about a month ahead of schedule. Sometimes we get a little bit closer to more than a month. But like the holidays always kind of roll that back for us, which is a really good, like, I don't know what the word for that is, but like it's a good balance. Let's see. Right now we are definitely recorded through almost all of this month. There is one thing that I purposefully pushed off. This is the thing that I was teasing yesterday. There's an episode that we probably would have recorded 2 weeks ago had I not been working on the guest for that episode, and now we have a confirmed guest for it. And I'm pretty excited about it. But it's like, it'll be probably the first and only time, with the exception of one, but it'll make sense when I talk about that one in a second. But like usually we are recorded minimum 2 weeks ahead of schedule per episode. So I think I've only once done something that was less than a week. In fact, it was like a day and a half. But that was the one where we watched physically, like together at the same time, Loki season 1 episode 4, I believe, maybe 5, which is an interesting and kind of big deal for us because we live about 1,000 miles away from each other. So when I was in town to visit my family, James and I are then only like 35-ish minutes away from each other at that point. So we hung out, we watched that episode, and then we had a question about the timing on something, again, for the timeline stuff. So I was just like, I'll just see, what I can do with Twitter. And it turns out he was doing a like live Q&A on Twitter at that time, like about the episode. So I got to ask a couple of questions in that. And then eventually I was just like, hey, listen, you've already responded to me like 3 or 4 times. Is there any shot that you would want to talk about it a little bit more in detail on my Marvel podcast? And he was like, yeah, just send me a DM and we'll, figure it out. I was thinking like, okay, probably once the season's over, he probably needs a couple weeks. He was just like, this is back when episodes were coming out on Wednesdays for Marvel stuff. And then he was just like, hey, how does Saturday work? And we were just like, okay. And so then we had that, and then the episode came out, or no. It was Saturday. It got moved to Monday is what it was. That's right. It was Saturday. He asked to move it to Monday. We recorded on a Monday and the episode came out Wednesday. And it was just like kind of baffling. It was a very cool experience. And now this one, we're probably going to record, which we're still working out the timing a little bit, but it's like, we're probably going to record it probably sometime in the week of, let's see. Let me take a look at this calendar. Oops. We'll probably end up recording it sometime in the week of the 13th, and the episode comes out on the 20th. So I imagine, even if we record it at the earliest on the 13th, that's a week away. God damn. Anyway, I'm excited about that for sure. That's definitely. Okay, here we go. Let me get this game launched though. I don't know if my cam is going to work where it is for this one, but we'll figure it out. Game audio. Connect to this game. There we are. All right, I'm going to pull the audio down even further on Spotify because I don't believe there's music in this game. Oh, there is, but I turned it off. That's what it is. I guess because back when I was doing a playthrough for myself of this game, I was like, I don't want to hear this, and I put on my own stuff. I'm also kind of tempted to turn off the main lights. I really was like, I want to do something that, like, there are some stakes to it, but, like, I feel like I think I can play this as sort of a cozy-esque game. I don't know, actually. I feel like maybe I might be tripping. I feel like I might put in the game title and people might go, Colin, that's not okay. You know, all right, Parker. And you're like, what? I'm just playing my game. So anyway, we'll get it going. The game, though, hello. Completely thought my hands were like where they need to be to type like a normal person. I was all off by one letter. Started typing in absolute nonsense. All right. Just a quick, cheeky little game of Thief Simulator. I really enjoy this game. There's some stuff in this game that is definitely wildly difficult, and just it takes so much time to figure out like the last, couple steps, or like to time things right, but like it's a fun game. Damn, game, are you okay? 96, 97%? It's taking a long ass time to load. Okay, we're fine. I don't know why I was taking that long. Oh.
Hey, it's me, Vinny. Pick up that crowbar and listen up. We got a lot of ground to cover.
Just realized that I accidentally had the audio doubled. My bad. You know what? Honest to God, hang on. Will I show up fine if I do this? Hang on. It's a little mysterious. That just feels better for me, because it's like, it's bright as fuck. The lights, I mean. And like, I busted my chops today. I worked hard. I just feel like my eyes are tired. So we're going to do a low light stream. Here we go. Gotta pick up that crowbar.
The Lombardis paid your bail. They're generous men, but they're all about reciprocity, if you get what I mean. Let's see if you're up to the job. Knock over that house for me. The last one.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to change one last thing here. I'm just going to move my camera over here, because I'm kind of blocking all of the objectives with my cam. Here we go. Hello? Why can I not? Oh, it's not quick slotted. Interesting. Okay, we're just gonna be sneaky. We just have to sort of play it cool, play it chill. Can I not? problem is that this woman's right at that window. I also feel like I should be able to... Hang on. Okay, great. Okay, I should be able to tag this person. But for whatever reason, it's not letting me. That guy can't see me for whatever reason.
Hey,
He probably
some
definitely
dump
heard me
left
just
a
now
flashlight on
take
the
a
ground.
loud-ass cell phone call.
Take it, but don't let nobody see the light and call the cops.
I mean, I'm just simply not going to use it. Right, at least not right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're in the process of like really stealing some shit. You know what I mean? Now, normally we have to open things slowly. I don't believe there's... Last time I checked, no one ever actually comes into this house, nor goes directly past it. So we should be fine with making a little noise. Fuck yeah, I'll steal the toaster. Okay, let's open the bottom. Nope. Middle? Nope. Top drawer. Nothing. Cool, thanks, I guess. Alright, here we go. There is nothing stealable in the bathroom, it doesn't look like. Nope. Hang on, can I? Nothing under the bed either. Alright, that's fine. Now this is interesting.
Time to bail, man. Get in the car. Don't let nobody see you with that crowbar.
That's fine, dude. No one's going to see me with the crowbar. Look at that. We're out of here. No one's the wiser. We made it just fine. And now we're going to get into basically the car that half the people I knew in high school drove. You know, everyone's first car kind of thing. Ooh. The driving screen does leave a little bit of something to be desired. It does make me a little sick. Because it goes fully first person, I kind of wish it was GTA-able. That I could just be cool with it. Ooh, A tier. I don't know why the hell I didn't get an S tier, but that's okay. No one saw me. No one heard me.
Good job, man. This just might work.
Thank you.
Go get some sleep and we'll pick this up in the morning.
Well, what if I want to... Oh. Hell yeah. Hey, welcome in, Az.
I love the gaze.
We're doing just kind of a quiet little evening of stealing. You know how it goes. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I enjoy this game a lot. So I was like, this feels like an easy enough game to... Why is that? Okay, hang on. I've got to change the volume on that. That is, it's like piercing how loud the announcement thing is.
Check the computer. There's a few things I need to tell you. Tools for Thieves lets you buy new kit on...
Okay.
Great.
Can I buy this yet? No, I can't buy that yet. Okay. Let's... First things first. I gotta get rid of these damn tutorials. I'm so sick of them popping up. Okay. Let's take a look at maybe skills? Can I do anything? Oh, sick. Yeah. Wait, I don't have a point yet. Okay. That's fine. God,
Go
this man.
hawk your loot at the pawn shop first. You'll need empty pockets at Greenview 109.
Have you been doing that for long, or are you just now starting as?
Welcome back.
It's
Did I
time
do
for
anything?
Greenview 109. Get me that TV and don't pawn it off.
We're gonna go steal a TV. I've hatched 2 boxes worth. Oops, hang on a second. Uh-oh. I just realized that I missed a message that was maybe important. Okay. I've hatched rather 2 boxes worth and evolved half of them so far. Jesus. How long does it take to evolve those guys? I actually have not attempted to evolve a Dun-Dun. Sorry, a Dunsparce into a Dun-Dun. Dunsparce? Oh, fuck, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Nobody needs to be the wiser. Shh. We're just gonna do this. Okay. Oh. What the fuck? Hang on a second. What the hell? Oh, here it is. That's what it is. I was like, I know I've done this before, but like, I don't remember how to get in here. Okay, hang on. I'm getting hit in the face by some planks of wood. So it worked out that Dunsparces are bred with the move they need to evolve. So technically, I just need to level them up once. Oh. Damn. That is pretty wild, actually. I've literally never noticed that about this house. Oh, well, maybe it's just bad paint. I thought it was blood splatter at first. I was like, that's pretty wild. Let's just crouch just in case there's anybody walking by. I was like, wait a minute. The old Johnson's place, or the Martin's place, I guess, technically, where everybody died, there shouldn't be anyone in that house. And then you're like, I'm housekeeping? Whoops. Hang on now. Fuck yeah. Oh, no, stop, come back. Give me the fucking key. This little bag of trash is just like clipping my foot just enough that makes it so that I can't quite have a graceful escape. Oh, I can take that too. Oh, I can take that too. Oh. What am I stuck on? Here we go. It's a much easier method than catching wild Dunsparce. That's sick, though. But how long does it take to also get that many eggs? You know what I'm saying? Come on, pick up the TV. Get it in quick. Close the back door. Get in the car. And then now we just sort of take off. Hey, thank you, JJ. Welcome. Let's see here. We're just going to very nonchalantly go back home, sell that TV. Let's see. Breeding sessions go for a half hour at a time. Egg power sandwich lasts for 30 minutes, and I average 2 boxes. I love that you're just like nonchalantly being like, all right, done, Sparse.
Go to Black Bay.
Get to fucking. I'm kind of tempted to go take my contact lenses out, actually. I'm not going to
set up
lie.
a pay. Good work. Now, click on the Rent a Thug. Now here you can find a little extra work. I put one on there just for you. The one with the dishes.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. You know what we're going to take, though? We're going... No, I didn't do the level up yet. Let's go ahead and take that bonus point. There we go. Let's go ahead and take that little level up there. And then let's go buy a lockpick. Just in case. Let's have 2 on hand. You never know when something's going to go terribly wrong. Green deal. Ugh. I can already like feel myself like not blinking, like just fully just drying out my eyeballs as I like stare at these wild screens that well, they're not wild, but like, you know, when you're like trying to pay attention to something or whatever. It's like FPS games and then games where I'm like having to time something well. Wait a minute. What the hell? Where's this job? Oh, it's at the baker's. Okay, 110. There's usually like a marker on the, you know, on the like map that tells you where the mission is. Oh, there is not. Oh, okay. Got a little stuck on the curb. It's fine. We're fine. It's all gonna work out. Let's just go park in the little car park here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Easy. Oh, actually, hey, real talk. Not a bad parking job. Considering how bad the driving is in this game, it's a little close to the middle. But I mean, like, that's a pretty decent park job in this game. Almost laid myself out on that on that sign there. Okay. Now, here's the question. No one saw me come in. Okay, really? There it is. Wait, didn't I pick up the key to this building? How did I not? Okay, whatever.
Before you get yourself into trouble, try it on a training lock. I left one in the garage.
Listen, I mean, I literally just picked the lock to get in here. I think he expected me to break the damn thing like I did last time. But I actually didn't need to do that, so... I knew how to lock... I knew how to pick locks. There we go. No, I guess you could say I knew how to lockpick, right? That would be correct. Inventory full. What the fuck is it full of? Other than itself. What are the items in my backpack? 2 saucepans, 2 pots. A teapot. What's the thing that I'm missing? I'm missing a saucepan here. Okay. Okay, no one's, hang on, my car's this way. Usually or rather the last couple times I parked to the right there, turned around, did not see my car, and for a brief moment I was like, surely there's not somehow a brand new mechanic in this game where someone can steal your car, right? I mean, what a turn that would be. You're stealing from the people's homes, but then on the flip side of that, your car is just being taken. Oh, no, actually. Okay, fuck off with the blocking traffic thing. I was literally backing out of the parking space. Hello, Lopez. Welcome. Doing a little low light. I actually might go take out my contacts because they've been in like all day. D. How the fuck did I get a D ranking on that? I didn't... Is it seriously just because when I backed out of the parking space, I blocked traffic for like 10 seconds? They're fronting. All right,
You did
Vinny.
a good job on that old TV in the empty house.
For a real job, go to a...
Scope the joint.
Oh, there it is.
Go to
11
111
by 7 a.m. and watch. Gross. What's going to get really fun is like later on, you get a tool and you can like practice shimmying up poles with this. Yeah, I might actually go do that. So before I go do this next mission, here. There we go. And I'll turn up the music real quick. My bathroom's literally like 12 feet this way, so I'll be right back. There we go. I will say this. If you ever find yourself peeing and it comes out as Dr. Pepper, then maybe you have been drinking too much. Okay. But in the meantime, down the hatches. Or down the hatch. I don't have multiple hatches. Well, okay, let's just leave that at that. I can't. Oh my god, the binoculars are so expensive, dude. It would be sick though if I could get them, like now. Oh, no new information. Okay, fine. Fine, I guess. All right, let's just take a little nappy poo till, let's say, 5 a.m. Okay. Wait, are my pockets empty though? They're not. Glad I checked that. I would have gone there to steal some shit and would not have been able to do it. Welcome back. We've got $222. $227 rather. Not bad. What house number did he tell me I was going to? 111. Which is... Wow, okay. Almost ran right into that car because I was looking down at the mini-map. That was a little scary. Come on. God, the driving in this game is a little rough. What the fuck? I don't even know what I like hit just now to cause the whole car to shake like that. Come on now. Not as good of a parking job, but still not the worst in this game. Okay, here we go. This is fun. So I stand here. Okay, now it lets me tag the folks in this house. It wouldn't let me do that earlier. I guess it's like you can't tag folks until, I don't know, they make their at public or something. Is that how that works, I think? Perhaps. While I wait for whatever I'm waiting for, which I guess is technically still in an hour in game, I'll tell you this. So we've got one emote that is still pending. Still taking its sweet time by Twitch. Thanks, Twitch. But I've also been thinking about the one that I'm waiting on is one of just like my actual real life head. Like face, basically, you know. Oh, hang on. Let me take this call.
There's a box in there. Wait for them to leave and get me that box.
Okay. He's gonna be there for a minute, so let's run to the car. Podcube? Weird. I was thinking about, though, you know, there are so many different emotes that I would love, right? But of course, the other issue is that, you know, as an affiliate and everything like that, you're very limited with the amount of space. I was thinking, you know, I really want like a heart. I really want... Oh shit, they're both out. Okay, and they just left their gate like wide open. Cool. Give me 1 second. Let me just pick this lock real quick. Okay, we're gonna come back for the TV in a second. Okay, there's nothing in the drawers. Kind of a disappointment. Ooh, sure. Okay, nothing in there. They just keep shoes and beer, apparently. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? I kind of want, though, like a sad face. I want a scared face. I want, you know, I want a little bit of a rage face as well. I'm also thinking, though, that like that'll be cool. Not cool, but just like because this crowd is ever so slightly obsessed with, not obsessed, sorry, that's probably not the term to use, but people are find, you know, piss funny, you know. I literally made the BRB screen the go piss girl thing because, you know, every time I'm like, oh, I might go pee, people say, you know, oh, go piss girl. Get the TV in the back seat of the car. There we go. So part of me was also thinking about, you know, a pee emote, a piss emote, a piss boat that might just be like myself, but like without glasses so that you can see my eyes better. And it's just like the eyes are filled up to the brim with piss. Because, you know, I don't know. Because I don't know how else to represent a pee emote. I feel like that sounds weird to say, but I don't know. I think I've got space for 2 more emotes right now. So Of course, I have like 4 ideas. Though I could just get rid of the one that's my face and get at least 3 of those in. Okay, accept that. Hang on now. Let me sell the radio. Radio. Oh. Skip the piss one. I feel like I think what it really comes down to is the piss one is like, it is hard to represent. I feel like if you end up finding one that is perfect, then you go for it, you know what I mean? But it's like until you find that's, I hate to call it this, but until you find that sweet spot.
The Lombardis think their friend on Greenview needs a new window, but they think the one they got's fine. Go prove them wrong.
Okay. Sorry. Had to take that call real quick. Yeah, I had to go do a quick house inspection. So, you know, no big deal. It'll be fine. But I appreciate, you know, you doing like a tag along kind of thing here with me.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Alrighty. Hey, check out my experience points. Nice. There it is. What the hell? Morgan made a tweet that was about a burlesque show, or about rather like there needs to be like a burlesque show, but it's just Tony Hawk Pro Skater like themed or whatever. And the idea being that, like, you know, you start off with like multiple layers of clothing. Okay, I'm on the sidewalk, sorry everybody. You do multiple layers of clothing. Wait. That might still be the best parking spot. The one that's down here. Hang on, we're just gonna park down here. There we go. And the idea that, you know, each layer of clothing has the SKATE. So like as you remove it and everything like that, you get, you know, the golden letters of the thing. James just made a very good point of saying, you know, that we might both have some very strong opinions about which song you choose to do that to. And my thing is, like, there's a lot of great songs in that album, or on the soundtrack to that game. But to me, it's like, if it's not Superman or May 13th, then I don't know if I want it. I don't know where the people are in this house. They might be out, but the problem is that I don't know. But they're definitely both out. Hang on. Let's check our notes. The Watsons. They are both out from 1 a.m. till 3 a.m. And at 4 a.m. one of them comes home. So let's go sleep until 12. And then we'll just sort of take our sweet time getting back up the hill. Maybe just take a leisurely stroll. The reason for that, by the way, is just that, like, you don't want to... Hang on, how do I... Can I... Why is it not letting me do the sleep functionality? Sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Apparently I have to start the car. Hey, Colstock, welcome. When you're doing a house inspection, you want to make sure that people aren't there because they might get in your way, is all it is, you know? That's what this is all about. Welcome in, Colstock. We're just doing some friendly house inspections, insurance adjustments, some handiwork, some light handiwork from here and there. Kind of a jack of all trades, you know, really, when you think about it. It's pretty... I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I think it's kind of impressive. Yeah, the level of work that we're capable of doing. Okay. That guy's out and about. Problem is that when he gets up, he might see me.
Nice, Ryan.
Hey, Rachel, welcome. More like jack off all trades. Boo. Okay. I'm gonna try and sneak past this window. That was a bad choice. I'm like right on top of this person. And someone's about to walk past this spot too and might blow up my spot a little bit. Oh shit, they're awake. Oh, they're leaving. Okay. I need the person that's walking by that direction. Okay, there we go. Shit. There we go. Okay. Okay, radio. That. We're gonna take all of that shit. I mean stuff. Yeah. Welcome in, Rachel. Howard. Okay, seriously. Okay, insurance adjuster. I mean, inspector, house inspector. Fuck. Oh shit, okay, I'm already kind of running out of time. Okay, so we gotta move a little quicker. Okay, we need the goblet. Okay, there's nothing in there. There is some money. Okay. Okay, there's some decent vases in here. Okay, let's just gotta move on. We've got some stuff to do and we've got not much time to do it in. Oh, fuck, my inventory's full. Okay. Shit. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to... No, shit. Throw that over the ledge. Okay, fuck. Quick inventory. Hang on 1 second. We're gonna do... Okay, hopefully that's in a spot where I can get it still. Okay. Come on. Yes, okay, that's so perfect. Okay, let's grab this TV. And nonchalantly take a quick walk to the car. It's broken. It's a little bit like lovely morning, early morning here. Yeah, look at that moon, just out here for a quick walk, you know. Just not doing anything, not doing much. Oh, good morning, ma'am. Good morning to you as well, ma'am. Oh, wearing sunglasses at 3 a.m. Okay, Okay, she just kicked it. Didn't even seem to give a flying shit. Okay, now if we can be quick enough. How are you doing today, Rachel? One second. Hey, sir, how are you doing today? Good morning. Yeah, just taking a quick little stretch break here. Been doing a lot of walking, little calisthenics, you know. He suspects nothing. It's fine. You're sitting in the closet with the cat? Is that just like getting the cat like used to the new space? Is this the new cat, I'm assuming? Or is it just like, this is a fun place to chill? Okay. 1 second. Okay, fuck. If we can be fairly quiet about it. Okay, let's drop off these few things. Okay, now we're just gonna running up that hill. Make a dream. No deal with whatever. Okay, they are back in the house and they do not recognize that I have struck. And I don't think that that guy noticed that I just, okay, almost took major fall damage and died. New cat, Miss Figgy. She's been exploring our bedroom all day, but it was time for Din Din, so we're back in our safe space. But the closet is a pretty nice place to chill. Excuse me? Excuse you, as? That was fucking rude. I don't agree. I mean, I wasn't giving it my all necessarily, but I also had to, you know, be chill about the people that are around me. Because, you know, when you do home inspections late at night, you want to make sure that you're not disturbing the peace. I said dream on accident and I fixed it. But also, I make up shit all the time. I have some shit to do. Hang on. First things first. Let's unlock some new skills. I can now throw bricks. I can now do appraisals. Pretty soon, I can get a bigger backpack. And that's kind of all that really matters. It's just like being able to actually carry shit. Damn. I got like no money. And I've been stealing I've been doing jobs. That's fine. No one called that, I'm sure. Wait, hang on. Inventory. Oh, wait. Was that a green item? Shit, hang on. Item. I don't think that was a job related item.
Welcome back.
$200? Oh, actually, I do need that little cup. I just realized I sold a vase though that I also needed. Shit. I did it without looking at the tag on it. The teardrop vase or statue thing. I'm collecting them. I accidentally sold it. That's a damn shame. Yeah, see, I need one more glass cup to complete the set. Okay, here's some stuff that we can do here. Let's buy the tenant routines. They leave the... I mean, that seems like a security hazard. We should go do a security consultation. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have done my little low light thing here, but I feel like maybe it's too little light. 112 is... Okay, that's where we were earlier. So we will go down here. It's fine, that guy didn't notice that I definitely went up on the curb there. The driving in this game is rough-a-dooskies. Stop the car. There we go. Give this Saturday a rating on a scale of 1 to 10. I would say maybe like a 6 or 7. It's weird. I was up earlier than I really wanted to be, for one thing, which, again, mostly because of neighbors. But, like... Oh, I can't climb that yet. But it's just kind of like... I was up early, and then I kind of did mostly nothing for the first few hours. And that was sort of... I don't know, it just sort of felt like a... It just felt like a waste, you know, to be, like, up that early and getting... nothing done. And like, listen, I get it. It's a Saturday. I should be... Surprise home inspections. Okay, hang on. The problem is I actually don't know. I think it's this one back here. Hang on, I gotta figure out. There's supposed to be a way that I get in here. Okay, hang on. There we go. Here comes the inspection. Oh, hang on. I've lost track of where the... Oh, sick. You finally got it? Hell yeah. Get in, get in. That's awesome, Az. Send a screenshot. Or something. I don't know. I don't know how we do that, but send me a thing. So there you go. I'll send you a pic on Facebook. Sick. A successful security inspection. Show that there's a flaw in their system, but the alarm system is solid, though, at the very least. So we do know that for sure. And honest to God, considering this is a fairly underrepresented neighborhood, maybe is the most kosher way of saying that. Genuinely pretty impressive as far as like how quick the police response was for this. Speaking of the police response, are y'all gonna... Are y'all good? Like, what's going on there? What's happening? Why is it just, like, stuck, basically? I'm a little confused. Oh, there they go. Now they're on the move. I just got a notification from Marvel Snap because I legitimately have not played in probably 2 or 3 weeks, which is a little wild of me. But just now they were like, hey, we miss seeing you win. Which I'm sure they say to everybody, despite whether they're good or bad at the game. But I'm kind of like, oh, wow. Marvel misses me? Tell Eric Martin to tell me. And then maybe I'll listen. Okay, hang on. Oh, hey, here's something fun. This is actually really embarrassing. We did a home inspection for the wrong home. Oof. So, we're just going to go ahead and take care of that. There we go. That's so embarrassing. But, like, the good news is that they both have a pretty good system. Like, good for them. Wow. Not bad. Oh, I haven't bought that lockpick yet. Ooh, hang on. Can I do it? I do have a new level. Did I not buy one of these new ones? Apparently not. Got a little hiccups going. Here we are. Let's see. Oh, I love this one. Okay, here we go. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's click. I thought it was spacebar for some reason. It was like not holding. I was like, hello.
It ain't broke.
Fix it with a crowbar.
Word on the street is the toilet in Greenview 113 is not broke.
Is broken. So go remove it so that they can put a new one in. Smart thinking, Vinny. I like the way your brain works. Yeah, it's a good idea. What am I missing? Okay. Actually, real quick, let me just double check my inventory. Do I have anything I can sell? No. That's good though, actually. Here we are. All right. We're gonna go to house number 113, which is the one where we did the accidental extra inspection. Honestly, free of charge. I didn't charge them, didn't send an invoice because it was my mistake. So I was just like, hey, listen, like, honestly, like, you kind of went out. You see, I would have been paying attention, but I got really distracted. You're not gonna believe this. I just had this this buddy, this little stinker that I know, was like, oh, you know, don't wait for the proper paperwork and stuff like that. Just go do it. And so, you know, hurry up, basically. You know, kind of rushing the job. And so I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, fine, why not? And so because of that, I ended up mistakenly just, you know, doing this one. Pop thing? Okay. I'll take a look at this Dunsparce here in just a second. So let's go. All right, here we go. As sent a picture. Oh, I like that you took like a selfie with the Dunsparce. Dunsparce. It's a nice little pic. I also like that you definitely like are doing like the one of like the two faces that I make basically in selfies. That's more than just like my like normal smile. Oh, he's a Dunsparce. Dunsparce. Anyway. Hey, nice hat, sir. It's a good beanie. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see. Right, sure, yeah, I got you. Okay. Alarm clock. Ooh, a key to the front door. Good, that'll make inspections easier next time. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh, wait, actually... Yeah, I can repair that alarm clock, no problem. Okay. Yep, cool. That's good. That's taken care of. Oh, they left me a tip. Oh, that's so nice, actually. Wow. Okay. Just taking a quick look here. Let's see. Okay, so in the rest of the house... Oh, shit. I think that takes up all the rest of my fucking space, though, huh? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and... take care of that. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back for that. We'll definitely grab this while we're here. Okay, let's go ahead and just break this thing. Because they have to, they're getting a replacement, you know. So to make sure that they have the space. Okay. Oh, for a second I thought I was playing like Somewhere. Throw that out the space here. Let's see. No. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, another tip. Thank you. Okay, cool. I'll just do that. Okay, I'm stuck on the TV. Okay, there we go. Here we go. I think I answered your question from earlier, Rachel, but just in case. Yeah, no, I mean, I think today was, not bad, not, awful or anything like that. Just, I feel like I kind of wasted a bunch of the time that I had. Which was not ideal. So, other than that, though, I did pretty good with my, gymming stuff. Oh. Sorry, sir. I don't think I can take both of these to the repair shop. Because, actually, maybe I can. Here we go. Let's just check it out. Exactly. I mean, my thing is, listen, it's all fine that, I don't get, everything done every single day. I listen, I'm willing to admit, and I understand, I recognize it. I work my ass off. I do a shit ton of stuff. And people do ask me all the time, how do you do it all? How do you find the time to do the things that you do, and the answer to that is I frequently, overwork, which is also not the... Okay, Karen, fucking mind your own business. Anyway, whatever. I'm just getting in my car. No, but I get it. I work myself to the bone, and there is a lot of stuff that is... Oh, fuck. Shit. Well... Ooh, yeah. Oh, I forgot something at the office. Hang on 1 second, everybody. I just gotta quickly... Okay. It's fine. I'll take the B. 1 second.
For the next task, I need you to learn how to climb a lattice. Like a man spider,
That should be hyphenated, by the way. Anyway, so... I do understand that when other situations in my life get fixed, for lack of a better term. Like, I'm not going to be able to do this much. Like, the streaming thing I think will be fine, right? To be very specific. Like, it's more like, because like, this is a situation in which I get to just sort of click in, click on, do my thing, and that's all that's needed, right? Oh shit, hang on. That's fine. We'll do it at the next level. But like, you know, when it comes to podcasting, for example, I'm already overworking myself on that. Like, I have to be honest with you. Like, we're doing 3 episodes a week, like I mentioned all the time, for Timeline Scavengers. I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Hang on a second. I need to go to the pawn shop. Not this street. I mean the repair shop.
Welcome back.
This guy knows how to fix things. I left stuff in the car. One moment. But like, if I finally get hired full time and I can stop doing my freelance life and work where I get to sort of select my own schedule, there's a strong possibility that that podcast might have to go back to 2 episodes a week. I doubt we'll ever have to go back to 1 episode a week. Or if we want to keep the 3, you know, James, I might have to let James edit more. And I don't have necessarily an issue with that. I think a lot of the times for me, I don't mind when people split the work on a podcast or whatever. I just feel like it's also tough because not everyone edits the same way. So it's like, I just want a consistent sound and things like that. Which is also why anytime James has edited, I've done the basics to it first. Like, as in, get them to the same sound level, do the noise reduction, compress them, things like that. Like, I do all of that. And then I give those, and I sync them up as well. And then I give James the tracks. And I go, all right, you know, now you'll have the stuff to work with, you know? And it's a very viable, possible thing for us to do as well. It's just also hard for me as a perfectionist as well to give up a little bit of my own say, like my own power, my ability, you know what I mean? But I work myself ragged, and like, I totally get it. It's not I'm not exactly proud of how much I do, to be clear. No, hang on. How do I say this? Like, I'm proud of all the work that I do. I'm not proud of the way that I go about doing it necessarily, because I recognize that sustainability wise, like, I can't do this level of, you know, of work basically non-stop for the next like 10 years, for example. Again, especially if someone is like, hi, we'd like to give you a full-time job. It just simply would not work, because I do a lot of editing and podcast editing and stuff like that, like at, you know, 10 a.m. You know, so it's like, that's not something that I think would be normal. Like, if I was at a 9-to-5 job, I think that if I was podcasting basically at that time, I think they'd be like, hey, what? You need to be making these reports. I'd be like, yeah. But let me just, I have a Timeline Scavengers episode to come out today, so let me just go ahead and finish that real quick. And they'd be like, no. But honestly, even within podcasting, I'm behind on editing Myth Takes and getting that out right now, just simply because I edit Timeline so much that I'm a little edited out. And then I'm also committing myself to a series that I'm going to be working on video editing wise. That's going to be starting hopefully soon-ish. So, you know, I gotta recognize that there's going to have to be a level of something's got to give eventually. For the time being, I am genuinely okay with the amount of output that I'm doing. if anything, it's simply because it's like needed to get me to a place where, you know, I'm going to get recognized in the way that I want to be recognized. You know what I mean? I feel like I still... I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to get some recognition in the places that I want to get recognized, but we're still a ways away. I wish I could remember who said it to me. Someone the other day in chat had been talking about, like, you know, I feel like you could get a guest badge for RTX. And, like, to me, like, that was one of the nicest compliments I've received within the last year, if not ever. Because to me, like, that is, like, representative of... How the fuck did that guy see me? Okay. How did that guy see me through an open window, I ask? But, like, people keep turning around somehow, like, seeing me behind them. Like, how am I detected right now? Like, I'm behind a wall and you're also on another side of another wall. Unhinged sometimes. Sorry, you agree with what? The thing about... I realize I just said 12 different things that are all very different. But, oh, God, okay, I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. I've been seen enough anyway. Wait. Oh, I can't take that yet. Okay, that's fine. I didn't look up for a minute there, so I don't know what those I agrees are about. So not to like make you like say exactly what it is necessarily, but I'm not sure which topic we're on. But like, I don't know, the thing about the guest badge thing, going back to that one for a second, was like really kind, because like that has definitely for years been a goal, you know, of like, oh wait, I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't need to do that just yet. I can just leave. Like oh, you're in front of me. Sorry, I thought that was someone behind me. I was like, well, don't just stand there. I'm trying to back out. Obviously, like most content creators that are also a fan of another creator or space or whatever, you're always gonna like hope that someday, you know, your work kind of gets you recognized and gets you there. And like years ago, like I was telling this story the other day, I need to check the computer before I sell to this guy. There might be something. There might be some online things to sell. Hang on. So like I met Barb in like what, 2016, 2017 in DC. And then like the next year when I had shared the thing again, being like, oh my gosh, on this day last year, I met Barb and like, it was like so nice. Right. And like, I'll never forget, she shared that tweet. And instead of being like, it's always so nice to meet fans or whatever, you know, out in the world, the way that it was worded was, you know, it's nice to meet people who love the things that we're working on at RT. You know, it was a pleasure meeting someone like Colin from the industry. And I was like, I'm sorry. Did you just include me in your industry? What the fuck?
Hey, you know what else ain't broke? Is Greenview 104's windshield.
They need a replacement. Got it. So, you know, it's that thing of like, and again, that was years ago, that part of it. But like,
Welcome back.
I don't know. I would love to. You know what I mean? Like, to be very clear, like that would be truly a dream come true. But like, I still don't know if I'm there or not. And like, I recognize that, and anyone else watching could agree with me, could disagree with me. People might be like, Colin, come on, you're not giving yourself enough credit for things. I mean, like, listen, here I am streaming. After a month, I've made affiliate, and we're at 29 subs when my goal was 15. Like, that's pretty wild. Hang on, where the fuck am I going? 104. Oh, cool. I'm going right here. And I think it's also that factor of like, I've been doing content creation since 2016. I mean, I used to do other things. I used to do a different artistic endeavors as well. I didn't buy the fucking gloves. Hang on. Gotta go back home. I knew I was forgetting something. I hope I have enough money. Thank you. I mean, again, like, I'll let you in a little secret. I struggle with taking compliments. Like, they're always so nice, and I'm always like truly appreciative of them. But like hearing "you're appreciated greatly" is both like so beautiful and so wonderful to hear, but also at the same time I'm like, huh, no, come on now. Come on now. You're just saying that. No, not me. Not little old me. I'm just Colin. You know, I'm just a normal level of appreciated for sure. And like everyone else is like, no, shut the fuck up. You're appreciated. I'm like, no, come on now. I'm just the same old Colin that I've always been. And everyone's like, yeah, well, you know, everyone's recognizing now that Colin that you've always been or whatever is this person. Okay, that guy got mad that I'm making noise in a goddamn car. Hey, sir. Do you know how a vehicle works? Wait, is it Mason? What the fuck? That looked a lot like Mason, actually. That was kind of weird. Here's something interesting. I think I can accidentally jump over this fence from this rock, but I don't think I have the tools that let me lockpick out, which is very fun. I think that their door is like a more intense type of lockpick, so I feel like that would be very funny if I like hopped in that way and then was like, uh-oh, I'm stuck. I'm lost. I can't get out. Okay. Oh, shit. But I'll tell you this though. I struggle with taking the compliment, or with any compliment really. And also like, weirdly enough, shit. Like, and I'm not saying that anyone here is a stranger per se, right? Like, I haven't met any of you, but like, I've seen y'all around enough, you know, that like, I kind of know you effectively enough to. Everybody hold your breath for a second. Okay. Whew. Okay. Can I? Okay. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Ah, shit. Shit. I fucked that one up. Oh my god, run. Holy fuck. You've got to move faster. You left the most important file on your desk at work. Run. Go back. No time to get the car. Just run. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's take a look at the notes. Hang on. Let's take a look at the notes. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay, jobs. Break or steal the painting at 110. I mean, fix or yeah. 112 also has a job. Okay, let's go to 110. I think 110 is the one that we're most familiar with. One time, a long time ago, and by a long time ago, I just mean in 2022. It was probably March or so. Oh, wait, it might have been 2021, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But at some point, not that long ago, while I was in this apartment, for example, we had this like online, just like hang session, right, of people at the Scavengers Network. It might have been 2021 because I feel like it was like before Az was like super entrenched in like groups of people doing things, you know. But like we did this like little online hang session, just something really just to kind of break up the monotony of the bad times that we were all kind of living in. And we were doing, I want to say it was like Jackbox games and stuff like that, and just kind of like hanging out. But we ended the evening with like a positivity train, basically, which was like, we're gonna kind of go in order of like one person's screen, basically. And we will, say something nice about that person. And most of the people in the group or in the call were totally fine and capable of taking compliments, right? So it's just like a normal day. And in fact, some people, like James, for example, loves the attention. So he was like, yes, and I mean, like in a playful way. He was like, okay, yep. And what else? What else do you love about me? Great. Is there anything else you want to say that you love about me? And like, again, he's charming in that way where like, that is silly. That's funny. You know that like he is just kind of like leaning into the bit a little bit, but like, he's a great guy and we're all going to let him know that he is. But like, when it came time to be my turn, because I was the one selecting like the order of people, I was just kind of like, well, it is now 1 a.m. So I know everyone's got to get to bed and everything like that. But like, I just want to say thank you again, for everyone, coming out and having a good time and all this other stuff. And everyone was kind of like, no, what the hell? You also need to like, have your turn. Like you need to accept that like people want to say stuff to you. And I was like, what? No. That's not necessary. We don't need to do that. And I was just sort of refusing to accept it. And like, then I had to, for lack of a better term. And I sat there and I heard, some of the nicest things that anyone could say about me or to me or whatever. Things were very hyper personal, that were like good examples of things that we'd done together or whatever, and they were beautiful. Like I knew that they were genuine. I genuinely appreciated them, but it was also like, no. You all deserve these words. I'm just here to hang out, to spend time with y'all kind of thing. I'm still that way. In fact, just the other day, James was complimenting me on something that I did in the edit of a podcast. Because like, and Az can tell you about this too, effectively. But a lot of the times when people podcast with me and they make a joke about, oh, then if you could just make like a little theme song for this, that'd be great. If I can find something that fits that sound, that like, of the thing that we're talking about, then I'm gonna do it. Hang on, I'm gonna go to my full screen for just a second, just so I don't distract us all with game stuff or whatever. But like, give me 1 second. I'm gonna literally pull up this example. And like, I sometimes I leave in the thing where people make the request and sometimes I don't. But like a good example of this was something from maybe about a month ago, I want to say. Let's see, where is this file? I know I sent it to myself. And it's so funny because, again, like I sent it to myself to remind myself that I am good at what I do. And I'll admit that part too, right? Like, this is where it's such a weird line to walk, right? I struggle with compliments, but also it's like, I don't have a lot of self-confidence in terms of like visual aspects of myself, wherever, which is fine. I feel like a lot of people are that way, right? But like, I know that I'm good at the shit that I do. Where is this thing? I know I sent it. Hang on. So sorry. Maybe I emailed it to myself. Oh, okay. Sorry. Here it is. So, I'm gonna pull it up in the stream here, but like basically, let me turn off this music here for a second. So like a good example of this is like I cut the part where James requested this, but James for whatever reason was just like, oh, and then when we do this segment here or whatever, can you make this, you know, how did he word it? I think he just literally said, and now it's time for, oh, okay, I know what it was. Again, because part of it gets cut, right? But like he says, and now it's time for an Avengers Ensemble, which is the name of the section where we talk about like the IMDb, like the career of actors and stuff like that. And so he says that, then takes a pause, and usually we literally wait for the amount of time that that little theme takes to play, because it's only 5 seconds. And then, you know, in that silence, he then went, Surf Edition. And I went, God damn it, James. Because I knew that when he said that there was no way I was just going to cut out the fact that he said that and not address it, like not make a Surf Edition. So sure enough, I went out and I spent probably 20 minutes searching for the perfect little soundbite of something that I could use to make a new jingle specifically for that episode. And it has not been used since, and it probably never will be again. But I made it anyway for a 20-second bit. Here it is.
So we have an Avengers Ensemble.
Avengers Ensemble.
Surf Edition. So Poolside Woman number 1. No, they don't get names. Why would they?
That's a funny little bit for me to keep in there. That was a sarcasm thing from him. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's such a fun thing for me to make. Let's see. I think I have on this computer, because usually I do editing from my laptop, just because it's a little bit easier technically, for me at least. I think I have Avengers Ensemble right here. Hang on. And then this is the normal version. The thing that I cut out.
Avengers Ensemble.
That's it, you know. And then James goes, oh, can you make a Surf Edition? And I was like, yeah. I mean, yeah, I will. Of course I will. You said it, so I guess I will. And I did the same thing with Az recently. When Az guested on the show, I don't have a cut example of this because I forgot what episode that's in, because you've been on multiple, so I don't remember which one it is. But you came up with a segment that was really short, that was really quick. It was definitely like a one and done type situation. And I've already forgotten what I created for that. But that was also like a thing where Az was like, and then if you could just make a theme song for this thing. And so I was like, yep, all right, fine. No problem. I'll do that. Anyway, my whole point though is that as is Homestuck Corner, that's what it was. My whole point though is that if I think there's a bit to be had, I'm going to do the bit. Speaking of that, let's get back to the game, where I'm doing a bit about definitely doing home inspections. Okay, it's possible to climb to the second. This one, this is 210. Panels. Wait, there's a job here. How's that? 113. Okay. Hang on now. Come quick.
They hit the Pentagon. They hit the fucking Pentagon.
It's just so funny to me. It shouldn't be, I'm sure, but still, it got me. I really wish I knew why it wouldn't, for each person, it still makes
That's
them
not
rate.
pussy slag.
It might be something that's going to get fixed, and there is technically an update for this program. I haven't updated it yet because at one point it was having an issue with API, like connecting to Twitch. So I was like, well, then let's not do that. But I'm wondering if part of the fix, that's also possible.
Welcome back.
But I think you're not the only person that has an issue. Weirdly enough, it's not every person. At least I don't think so. But like the weird thing is, I mean, maybe it's because I'm the streamer, but like if I wanted to, I could spam sounds. I could do.
That's not pussy slag.
What's up, gamers? Can I get a frick in the chat?
Oops, I was a little too quick on that.
Get freaking pwned, idiot.
I will say it can't play more than one sound at the same time, which is also an issue.
What's up, chat? Can I get a Livin' La Vida Loca up in here?
Welcome in, Colestock. Or welcome back, rather. I think you were lurking, I believe. And then, of course, here's, I think it was either Beth or Slug that said this was their favorite one. I think it was Beth. Yummy coffee. Yummy drink. Not only is it a funny thing to say, in my opinion, but like, that's such a funny, like, delivery. It's such a perfect delivery. Yummy coffee. Yummy drink. Yeah, hang on. Don't do that. Okay. Okay, I need to steal some shit in order to buy something else in order to steal some shit. Okay, here we go. Where the fuck did she go? Oh, she's right there. Hang on. Let me tag her? Okay. Okay, she's about to leave. That's cool. I'll admit, I wish Jordan Reed was the don't waste your time on me. I'm already the reed inside your head. But like, yeah, I definitely like, I sometimes do, weirdly enough, have a little bit of a Jordan Reed internal monologue in my head, which is very funny, I think. I hear them moving around upstairs. Which does have me a little nervous. Okay, it doesn't seem like anyone's... Holy shit. Hey, Kenobu. They just went down the hall. So as long as they don't come in here, we're okay. I don't know why I'm whispering as if they can hear me in real life. Anyway, welcome in, Kenobu. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Okay, here we go. We made it outside, and we're fine. They're both out, which is good. Now, where are you? It looks like the light is off, so you shouldn't be around. I just got off work, and now I get pizza, and I'm watching you. Hey, sick. I do love me a good pizza. Fuck, put the goddamn thing down. Please put the fucking... Not the pizza, sorry. I said pizza because I was nervous. Okay. There we go. Whew. Okay, we didn't get a lot necessarily on that run, but this should be hopefully enough to sort of get us back on track towards something. I also really want pizza, I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, the other thing that I'm really struggling with is, I know I was talking earlier about like having, you know, I've been gymming a bunch and, you know, working out and stuff like that, again, a lot recently. It's like one of the most wild struggles, right? Is like, you know, you still need to eat enough, you know what I mean? Like when you're working out and stuff like that, unless you're doing like a drastic cut or whatever. But even still, you need to be able to, you know, you need a certain amount of sustenance. Getting pizza tomorrow confirmed for me. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, I'm so tempted to. But it's like, the other thing is that, like, you know, I'm eating what should be still effectively a normal amount, but I'm trying to cut, not bulk. So I'm not, you know, going, okay, almost drove forward when I meant to go backwards. Shit, okay, that's fine, that's fine. No one knows that I ran into that sign, we're fine. Oh, I didn't get a lot of stuff at all, actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. S tier job, though. Not bad. Let's see what we can get into. No, but it's like, I'm also like, I'm tempted to, you know, because I get hungry now. Now I'm hungry. You know what I mean? I'm hungry. And like, I don't get to do the damn thing. Because like, I'm out here going, no, the whole point of what you did today, for example, you know, was like, you worked off, you know, the stuff that you need to lose. And like, but like, what if, come on. Don't do me like that. And yet, I've been done like that. It's like, even now, part of me is like, oh, I would love a snack. But it's like, dude, if you undo everything that you burned off or whatever, then you just stay the same. Which, to be clear, is also technically fine.
Welcome back.
But I would love to, like, wait. I think I just sold a painting that... No, we're fine. Never mind. I was wrong. I forgot that painting is not worth a lot. We're at 500 now. We need $1,200. Great. We're doing perfect, I guess. But it's like, also, you know that thing of like when you do something and like you're not perfect at it immediately kind of thing? It's the same thing with like working out and losing weight and stuff like that, right? You're like, cool, I want to do this thing. Oh, what's that? It's not immediate for me? Well, what the hell? How dare they? Wait, the Jones. Oh my God, the Jones? Wait, where's 107? Hang on. Hang on. This is unrelated, but people that do not justify their essays, thesis, dissertations will go straight to hell. It should be a sin and a crime to not justify texts. I agree with that. I also think that if you're on a similar note or whatever. Wait, I'm going to 107, which is over here. It's also, honestly, I feel like even the same thing within like an article even, you know, like even something that's not wildly extensive for lack of a better term, like, you know, something that's not like a 20-page paper or whatever. But something that's even just like a page, there should be some form of, I think in everything, needs to be some form of justification or whatever. Because like the amount of times I've read an article while trying to like learn something new or whatever, or like look up a certain piece of information and then come to find out that it's like, oh wait, can I not break in here? Hang on. What the fuck? I thought I could break down this person's back fence. What the shit, actually? But anyway, my whole point is that then I get like stuff that I'm like, well, what about my stuff that like I just want to get this one thing of information, and they're like, yeah, well, you know, good luck. Interesting. Oh, this is the guy whose back fence I can break. Problem is, I don't know jack shit about where any of them are right now. Oh, and their little defensive gate is down right now. They're all gonna be home. Yeah, they are. It is a loud fence. That's for sure. Okay, let me just steal all the shit in their backyard. I mean, borrow all the stuff on the... I mean, you know, we're raising funds for the community. I have no idea where everyone is. Luckily, they can't see me because these little blind things are down. Okay. Technically, I'm just like running around willy-nilly right now, so they could hear me if they are up and awake or whatever. Okay, where's my car? It's over here. Gotta do it. Sorry, I had to do some real quick thinking and planning in my head there. I think that they're all... Hang on. This is 107, the Wilsons. So, info, 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. they're both out for a very short time. So we gotta be quick about that shit. The problem is that there's someone coming right now. Fuck. I need them to... They are, of course, taking their sweet time walking by me. I love when it's like my first hour of window of opportunity is just completely wasted by randos walking by. Come on, come on. Get the... You're fucking kidding me. How the fuck did... I'm behind you. Fuck. There was my first hour. Okay, here we go. Let's just... Okay. We're gonna have to be quick here. Okay, can't open that door. There is lattice work, so once we unlock that... Okay. That might be all I can do here, actually. Yep, that's an electric pick lock, and I don't have it, so I'll just go ahead and close that. Okay, let's look up the next house. 108 the Taylors? There's always someone home. Garage, toilet, garage, kitchen. But at noon, 2 people are out. Okay. It's just, you know, when you try and do like home adjustments and stuff like that, like having a bunch of people in the house it's a lot, you know? They get in the way. What can I say? So that's why you're trying to get there with either nobody or, you know, one person. It's literally just a logistics thing. That's all. Don't worry about it. Okay. The fence should still be smashed in. Okay, cool. He's in the garage. Now, I do think it's interesting that it says that this person is out, but they are clearly still seated just inside the house. So I don't know what to do with that information. Okay, that guy's doing that. Fuck. Okay, hang on. I gotta really... That person heard me, and they're not even supposed to be home. So... Can you leave? Why are you on the sofa, dude? This person... Oh, wait a minute. They're finally on the move. And they have finally left a full hour after they're supposed to leave. So that's really nice and helpful, actually. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Not gonna lie to you, I'm getting slightly distracted by this house. I feel like some of this stuff should be easier, should be simpler. I can't unlock that door either. Okay. Ugh, God. Alright, my options are so limited until I can level up again. The problem is we need to be able to sell. So let's go sell some stuff, shall we? I mean, do like some repair gigs. A lot of broken items at these houses, you know? You gotta be really careful. Like, technology is sturdy, but it's not like indestructible. Like, we're not dealing with a bunch of Nokia phones. S plus or S exclamation mark, whatever.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Ugh. Not a lot of money. Still a little low on the shit. Okay. surely there's a job that I haven't done that can get us to the money that we need. We're gonna take some look at the information. 104 is the house that we need to unlock the lattice stuff with. 105, I think there's also some stuff that we need to be able to unlock. Okay, we could go by, let's go by the Powells. I think the Powells is where we need to be. I think that'll get us to where we need to be. Sorry, sir, on the sidewalk there. Terrible parking job, but who gives a shit? It's not going to really make a difference. Okay. Oh, that is bad timing and bad luck. Okay. Incredible. Okay, let's go to here, maybe? Look at me sleeping for almost 20 hours. Sick. It's like real life sometimes. Remember earlier when I was talking about how like I overwork and I do too much and all that other stuff and like it's not sustainable? So that's what happens, right? Like that's what my body does, is that eventually I work so much and so hard that my whole thing just sort of falls apart and I end up falling, you know, like basically like asleep for days, not days, hours rather. I'll sleep for like 20 hours. I'll be like, I don't feel great. I'm like, why am I so tired? And it's because, well, Colin, you've been burning the candle on both ends and then also from the side and like hanging it over a pit of lava and been wondering why you're tired. So like maybe get that one through your thick skull. And you're like, okay. Other me, I don't know why you're so aggressive, but sure. Okay, let's take this. Let's break that, just because we can. They need to buy a new one, that's what I mean. Okay, here we are. The real land of possibility over here. Ooh, money. Don't mind if I do. Why am I carrying all of those? I don't even know. Okay, nothing. Ooh. Okay. No problem. Hang on a second. We'll just drop one of these or a couple of these glass cups. Shit. Drop my crowbar as well. Glad I double checked that. It definitely took it out of my quick bar. Oh. Shit. How much is that worth? I don't know. It's too heavy though. Don't have enough space for it right now. Okay, that's fine. Hang on, come on. Nothing in there. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Just get off the property before anyone sees me. There we go. Ooh, that was close. I mean, technically that one guy did, but listen, we're not going to talk about that one. Also, I promise I'm going to stop talking about it eventually. But it's just literally been on my brain for so long. I think it's been on my brain not only because someone mentioned it to me the other day, but like I've also been thinking about just RTX in general because I just got my ticket. And this is going to be legitimately my first one, even though I've been a fan for years. It's just like it's never been in the cards for me, and like it finally is. Shit. And I'm excited about that. And I just feel like it's, you know, one of those things where like, man, could you imagine, like everyone was talking about earlier, but like, or the other day rather. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, though, wait. Don't go selling this man anything that you might be able to sell online first. Let's be smart about it. But I'm also like, you know, play your cards right or whatever, or, you know, recognize, you know, effectively year one, if you will, might just be chill and normal. Oh, fuck. I need 3 of those. Okay, a little bit of hiccups, that's fine. Okay. All right. I'm going to put the 2 hard drives. I'm going to put those in the little lockbox here, just so I don't accidentally sell those to the guy at the pawn shop. But we'll sell everything else.
Welcome back.
$18. Cool. Thanks. I'm in pain. We are $50 short. I love that they're just like, all right, cool, just buy this thing that you need. I'm like, yep. You got it. I need one more second. They're like, okay. Come on, man. Just go buy it. And you're like, yep. You know, you're right. You're absolutely right. I should, in fact, just go buy it. And they're like, do you have the money yet? I'm like, no. Damn. Which kind of makes this character a lot like me for real. Okay. I think I can actually upgrade my backpack already. Carry big items faster. That's pretty good, actually. But I think we're going to do bigger backpack because we keep getting filled up and then... Oh, shit, I didn't look at the other notes. Let's check out 106. At least one of them is there. Okay, here we go. Okay, time to do a real quick sprint job here. Just fucking booking it. Oops. Come on. God damn. Lock taken for goddamn ever. Okay, so she's lying down, the other guy's out. That person's not at their window, which is good. Okay, I'll just steal that real quick. Take it, I mean, borrow it. Fix it. Fuck it, whatever. Come on. There we go. All right. Can I throw this? Come on. There it is. Okay. Actually, hang on. Let's just check. Okay, we'll just check everything that's downstairs. Because we don't have a lot of time. Break their sink, break their dishes. Okay. We can do that. We can run upstairs. Okay. Phone. We can grab that TV when we come back downstairs. Nope. Hang on. Didn't pick it up. Come on. There we go. Come on now. We do not have a lot of time. That's only worth $9. So we're going to move on. Just go ahead and sprint because we don't have a lot of time. Okay. Kitchen is all the way upstairs, I think. Take the coffee machine. Where the fuck are the dishes that I'm supposed to break? I don't know. I don't see them marked on the thing. I'm just going to go ahead and get down to the basement because we do not have much time at all. Shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Shit, okay. They're already here, the cops are rather. Shit, okay, where the fuck is the hiding spot? Fuck. I've lost track of where the hiding spots are. Fuck, come on, climb the hill. Okay, that's fine. I needed to move just a hair faster. If I hadn't stopped to look for the dishes, we probably would have been okay, but... Okay. I think it's safe to come out now. Just checking that garbage can for, I don't know, I don't have anything clever. Ooh, boy, okay. Here's the problem, though. I think that gate is probably locked now. I don't know if they have put the TV back inside the house or not. Yep. Come on. There it is. Okay, open that. this house. That person's in the bedroom. Fuck. Okay, she's just right there. She does eventually turn around, though. Come on. Move. Thank you. I think the TV has been put back. Shit. Wait, what? The outline of the TV was just on the floor, but it's not there. So that must mean that it's been put back. Okay, she's upstairs. Okay. I'm gonna hope that I have enough time. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I can't believe that man. I can't believe that fucking man. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. Come on. I don't care if this man sees me. I get it. I'm doing something shady. I got it. Whatever, dude. Come on, come on. If I can make it out of here, we can get the new thing to unlock, though. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Goddamn. Okay. Shit. Whew. Woof, as they say. All right, now. I did terribly there. But we're going to turn that all around because we've got a cool new thing. 1 second. Climbing gloves. That's the thing. No new information, though. Can I sell any of my shit? Oh, sick. I can sell that. I can sell that. I can sell that. Whoa, cool, neat. I made money. God damn, they're going to make me pay a shit ton of money for other stuff too, though, huh? Well, it's fine. We're actually close, though, to the next item. Can I already leveled that up? No, I have to do two levels for that. That's fine, though. That's fine. We can make that one work. Ooh, they're now on high alert there. Why did I go to the junkyard? I meant to go to the pawn shop. I do not have a car to sell. Although I'm way off on being able to buy the van. That's a cool thing. I'll tell you that. When you can get to the van and start,
Welcome
pulling in some big items, that shit rules. Okay. Look at that. We can already, if we can just like level up once, then we're fine. Okay, we're gonna go here. And I'm gonna remind myself, actually I think it's gonna tell me when I roll in. Break the car window in 104. All right, here we are. 104.1. Radio station that I grew up listening to, as well as 107.3. That came up in some form of podcast recently. I don't think it was on air, like I don't think it was in the recording. We definitely... Okay. I can't get down. I can't get down. I can't get down. That was maybe the worst luck I've ever had in this game. That I literally was like, oh, I wonder if I can see like any information about them and like gain some knowledge. And so I climbed the lattice to get that information and managed to watch that man come home. Like, bro, I promise I'm good at this game. I mean, listen, knock on wood. But I've yet to be caught by the police. Like, we've yet to have a game over. You know what I mean? Which is good because ACAB. But also, just like in general, like, you know, you can be seen, but you haven't been caught. Someday, I really want to attempt to do like a perfect run. Now, granted, there are a couple things where like the only way to escape a situation or whatever, or in order to do something in particular, you have to, you know, alert, you know, set off an alarm or whatever. But like, it would be cool if I could do as close to a perfect run as possible. Okay, the Jones, what's your deal right now? I don't know where I can see either of you. But I need to do some casing of this joint. Because if I'm going to break his car window, I mean, safe light repair, safe light replace it. I need to be able to find these folks. Holy shit. Where is she? Hang on. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I fell off the side of the cliff. Get in, get in. Bro. That's also another fun thing. So, you know how people and the way that folks that you speak to kind of create Hang on, hang on. Okay, they're moving on. So you know how, like, the more that you speak to someone or whatever, the more that, like, other people's speech patterns can... I don't know what the word for it is. Like, rub off on other people, effectively. Because I've noticed that I have never, truly, been a bro kind of guy, right? Like, I've said it a couple of times, you know what I mean? But it's like, I'm not someone who says bro a lot to people, you know what I mean? But what I have noticed... Oh shit, I did not catch that person in time. Where is this guy? Okay, hang on. What I have noticed, though, simple and clean, is that, like, for example, I have spent enough time watching Max chats. Is weirdly enough a good example, though. I do find myself literally going, just like randomly at times. Fucking let me tag this person. You're shitting me. Fuck it. I definitely have your information now. I now can finally see them through the fucking walls. what's funny about that is, okay, again, so hang on, I'm going to come back to the bestie term in just a second. So I've been watching so much Mac, both whether it's Mac streams or just talking to Mac in like, you know, in like our group chat and stuff like that. Like, I have started saying bro a lot because I hear Mac say it a lot. And so now I find myself, you know, going bro about a lot of things. I definitely grew up saying dude, both to everybody and about everything. I'm trying to be better about not saying dude specifically, like in terms of, you know, especially like, you know, when talking to someone that isn't someone who feels represented by the term dude. But like, you know, because as much as I want to be like, well, it's a gender neutral thing, but like, not everyone feels that way. So like, I learned that note very quickly, that of just like, or rather, more of the note that I learned specifically was that impact is greater than intent. So you can say that my intent is to have it be gender neutral, but if that's not the impact that it's having on that person, then, you know, you're failing at it. So I've gotten way better about that. But I've recently started saying bro. I have never been a bestie person, right? And I genuinely, like, that one genuinely 100% is Alexa. Alexa and I, like, met through, like, RT chats, you know, for, like, Extra Life and an STF stream, like, just, like, 2 days after. And because I was, like, a recognizable name to, you know, to her, just when she was, like, bestie, and I was like, oh, hi, bestie, you know. And I was like, okay, like, I'll say it back because, like, you know, she's fun, she's nice, she's cool. Yeah, I'm down to use the term bestie for this person. Barely got that info without being seen. Wow. That was wild. Okay. So they're just fucking both home right now. But you're correct. Alexa just is bestie. You know what I mean? Like, that's the truth of the matter. 104. Oh, is this Alexa? I'm talking about how you changed my vocabulary in terms of saying bestie now, like, all the time. And, like, this is not a complaint or a call. This is just specifically, I'm saying, like, people, you know, affect your dialogue. You know what I mean? Like, the way that you speak, the royal you speak. And I think that that's neat. Like, I have heard the term, or rather had heard the term bestie, you know, had even, you know, for example, watched like Blizz streams and like had Blizz be like, oh, bestie, you know, you're not going to do, you know, beat these allegations or whatever, you know, you hear things like that and you're just kind of like, okay, like, haha. But like, also, I'm not going to say bestie, you know what I mean? And then, you know, come to meet you online and you start going, bestie. And I'm like, bestie. Wait, where the fuck are these people? Okay, they're both underneath me. Good. It's good. Oh shit. That base that's in the garage is worth a shit ton of money, but part of me doesn't want to sell it. Part of me wants to take that base and put it on my own wall. We're putting up a floor to ceiling cat pole. Oh, sick. Rachel's doing all the work. That's so funny. What's also funny is that, like, I don't know why, but I've started to read that, like, specifically in terms of I was mentioning, like, people talking. So I was, like, reading that as if, like, you were, I don't know. I read that sentence in, like, a really weird way out loud. And I was like, oh, wait, hang on. This is like a, hey, this is what we're doing. And also probably why I'm on Rachel's account. Damn it. Sometimes you like clip the side of an item in this game, and then your guy's just like, hey, what if I just sort of fell through nothing for a hot second here? Okay. She's in the bathroom right now. But what if I... Shit, my inventory's full. Okay, hang on. This is really important to me. We're gonna drop the globe because fuck that thing. It's also worth $3. Glad I didn't feel... Wait. Okay, she heard that, but she isn't coming to inspect it, which is good. It also means that I should be able to break out of here scot-free. Because they're going to go to bed. I'm going to go lie down, and I'm going to put their speakers in my car, and also their TV, and we'll be... They won't know. They won't know what hit them. I mean, I guess they'll know eventually because they'll see their windshield and know that I was there. Come on, move faster. What am I stuck on? Dude, okay. This is impossible. What the fuck? Trying to escape quickly, and again, pixels are like, hey, what if you got tripped up on just like the ledge of a sidewalk? What? It doesn't work that way. It just simply doesn't work that way. I mean, okay, I guess technically it does, because like I guess I would potentially just fall on like a ledge. Or you get what I'm saying? Listen, I don't need to explain myself to you. I don't know. Fuck, I can't take the other speaker. Because I've only got the car, I don't have the van yet. Well, I'll leave that one there as like a calling card. Alright, come on. Move faster. You gotta move. You are walking way too slowly. We're walking with like the urgency of a man who cannot be bothered. I know that technically it's because I don't have the upgrade that lets me change how quick I'm moving, but like, still. All right. Mission successful, everybody. Good news, everyone. We're about to level up. I think. I can't imagine we don't. Look at this bald bastard. Oh, it's only a B?
Greenview 108 spends way too much time in front of the TV. Be a good neighbor and help him out.
No problem, yeah. An intervention. I like your style. Okay. One second. We're going to apparently still not be able to buy that item. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's good. What I am going to do, though, again, I know it's worth a lot of money, but I would rather see this base on my wall. Let's see. I'm going to put this one... Oh, it's blue. That's fine. I'm going to put this base... With this base, there we go. That's kind of cool, yeah. Kind of close to the Ice Cool shop. Everything you need for winter is here. Ski, snowboard, 20% off. Nice poster. Glad I have it. really paints a picture. All right. Anyway, I'll tell you this though. I'm glad that we did decide on the bonus stuff
Welcome
today,
back.
because like, you know, we were talking about it earlier about like, you know, my day, my schedule, whatever, right? And it's just like, yeah, you know what? It's kind of a weirdly long day. Worked my ass off at the gym. Got that leg pump going. I'm still kind of feeling it because I mean, you know, as a queer person, I don't sit normal anyway, but like, I can tell. I don't know in redeem stretch, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, fuck. Does feel good though. Okay. Here's the problem with the mission that he just gave me. I once again don't have the tool to get the thing. So we're just gonna sort of play this one by ear, I think, but we might just break in back up here. Because this is the Jones, right? He leaves... He leaves in an hour? Wait, sorry. I apologize, I gotta go back. He does leave in an hour. And then the problem is that she's kind of all over the place in the house. And I kind of need her to not be so that I can... break a window, I guess? Actually, it should be doable. Actually, this should be able to be a quick, easy one, in and out type situation. I actually firmly believe that. I think we have the ability to do this one and done. Because he's going to leave in 20 minutes. Not real time, obviously, in game. Let's see, I'm trying to think about any other kind of way of speech that people have that I've been affected by. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know who first used the word like dope around me, but the way that dope became fully ingrained in my speech pattern, and now all these years later, I still say it. I haven't stopped saying it. I say it just as much as I say cool, or that's cool, or whatever. Yeah, everything is cool, dope, whatever. Nope, hang on. Come on. Jeb is definitely the person that started saying solid. And, like, I don't think I really do solid that much anymore. But, like, for a long time, you know, I would, hear some news and I'll go, oh, solid. Okay, hang on, real quick. Hang on. Let's just double check where she's about to be. Okay, still in the bedroom, then the toilet, then the kitchen. So we've got just enough time. Welcome back, Az. Oh, shit. Did not know that that would happen. I mean, I guess I could have figured that that sort of thing would happen, but weird that they would give me a job that's like, hey, go immediately alert the cops. But once the cops leave, I can steal the last speaker, the one that I didn't get to steal last time. Neato. Oop. Uh-oh. I just recognized that I missed a message from Rue earlier. Alright, I'll try and... What time is it right now? It's 10:40. Yeah, I could probably wrap up in enough time to hang with some folks, chat. Okay, they're finally gone. Yeah, maybe we'll do like maybe 1-2 more missions, like kind of wrap it up real quick. Real quick once. Real quick, like I mean. What is this fucking piano track that's playing? Hang on. I'm going back to Pokemon. I don't think I even have the music on that loud. What am I fucking stuck on? Again, that goddamn bush. Yeah, I recognize that much. It's like, that's some Final Fantasy ass bullshit, but like, it's just like, it's nothing but piano. It's like, come on, give me, this is supposed to be lo-fi, although I guess piano, does piano specifically count as lo-fi? That's an interesting thing that I don't think I've ever truly put into perspective for myself. Whoa, another car. Let's chase him down. That's funny. Here we go, ready? No, Az, it's fine. Go ahead and let him know that you can. Here we go, ready? Doesn't look like we're paused. I'm trying not to move so it looks like I'm paused. Oh, that's a good point. Fuck. Well, whatever. Can you imagine, though? If I had that set as a solid color? Makes me think of, like, you know, growing up as well, you know, you would do this thing where you would talk to your parents about, like, you know, like you're playing a video game or whatever. And some of the games that we've played as kids didn't have like a ability to pause in the middle of something. Like once you got into something, like certain menus didn't actually stop the game or whatever, you know. And I remember, you know, growing up and parents being like, all right, well, you know, put that down for a little bit and go do this thing. And you'd be like, hello, I can't just do that. Like, you don't understand. Things don't stop moving if I'm... Wow, they're on high alert now. Ugh.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right. Let's go do this 108 job, and then that'll probably be it for the stream. If I don't know if it'll still be up or not, but I'll at least give the group chat a little ring-a-ding-ding. Just be like, hey, sorry, didn't see this. If people still want to hang, then let's hang. Jeepers, mister. It's fine. We made it work. 108. Oh, my fucking neck, dude. Okay, here we go. So this is Oh shit, okay, they're all out right now. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Holy shit, hang on. We can... This one's totally doable. Hang on. No one heard that one for sure. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck me. That's... There's also a cop coming. Shit. That's a cop behind me. Hang on. We're just going to do a quick 360 around the house. Kind of ditch the tail, basically. Okay. Unfortunately, there seems to be another cop coming from the other side. Okay, I need these cops to hurry the fuck up. They are moving so slowly. God damn, just pass me already. Okay. Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, gotta steal that. Okay, stealing that. Oh, okay, squat back down. Oh, it's downstairs. Okay, shit. Hang on. Let's see where he's gonna be in just a second. 108, the Taylors. He's in the garage. Then he's in the bathroom. Then he's in the kitchen. Fuck. Those cops took so long. Oh, wait, no. I think it's up here. I guess I should see, what toilet does he go to? Oh well, hopefully. Yes, okay, good. He goes to the toilet downstairs, which makes sense because that's the floor he was on. Okay. Okay. People see me, but that's fine. The problem is there's going to be a lot of people no matter what I do. So, okay. Sorry, I got really quiet there because I had to really kind of concentrate and think about timing there. I'm usually fairly decent at being able to just sort of, you know, talk and go at the same time. That one was getting close down to the wire a little bit of when people start coming home. He was about to go upstairs. In fact, oh no, he's still on the ground floor. And who can see? Oh, it's that lady. That looks a lot like Caitlin McDougal. I swear, I mean, it's just Unnatural 20s just walking down the street. Come on, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Okay. Come on now. Okay. She's just straight up looking at me again. Yeah, I know. I'm just standing outside with my TV. I get it. It's weird. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. We're definitely going to upgrade the thing that lets us move quicker with heavy items just so we can avoid this shit again. Pick it up. Get it in. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And the cop that's patrolling the street is coming back this way. So let's get the fuck out of here before he returns. Whoa, okay, shit, hang on. This is fine. This is fine. This is working out all right. Turn, holy shit. Okay, that was fine. We made it. Good work, everybody. Good security checks. Good. Hang on, I gotta talk to Vinny real quick.
You don't want someone to see their own necklace at the pawn shop. You gotta break it down first.
Okay, thanks for the lesson, I guess. We haven't been doing jewelry assessments. Appraisals, rather, is the word I was looking for. So, kind of weird that you're bringing that one up, but sure. I didn't level up? Oh, damn. I really thought we were going to level up on that one. That's a shame. Okay. Let's sell some stuff and then we'll get out of here. Okay, sell that one. Okay, don't have anything for you, but interesting. Mayhaps nothing over here either, huh? We have the money, but it's not going to let me buy it, I guess, because I don't have the skill yet. Do 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 ding 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 ding.
Welcome back.
But I mean, I don't know. People might not agree that this is necessarily I don't know. This is tough. It's not exactly a cozy game, but we're not doing an FPS. We're not doing anything that's. I'm not platforming. I'm not screaming. I'm not yelling. We're just mostly crouching and kind of sifting through drawers for the most part, looking at a couple tools. At the end of the day, yeah, exactly. Like, to me, this is a cozy game, at least for me, because it's like, sure, maybe a couple times I go, okay, hang on a second, I gotta go quickly hide or whatever. I might have to deal with that, but like, it just feels like the stakes are low enough, especially that once you put some lo-fi music underneath it, it can be cozy, it can be chill. Like, I don't think that you could put lo-fi music and like, I don't know, like a cutesy border around your screen and then suddenly be like, I'm a Left 4 Dead comfort streamer. Like, I feel like everyone would be like, no, I don't think that that's how that works. Oh shit, hang on. Speaking of messages, JB just messaged to let me know that they think they have a fix for their streaming situation, which is very cool. Love to see more folks like, hitting up the stream sphere, if you will. Especially because, like, don't get me wrong, I love being able to like raid into hang on, is there a save? I guess it just saves every time I leave a space or whatever. But like, don't get me wrong, like streaming, it's not streaming, sorry, raiding over to like someone who's like a bigger name or whatever than I am is fine. I don't mind when it's someone who's, got 50 viewers or 100 viewers or whatever. That's great. That's fine. I personally am not someone who feels like I can drop my folks into like a 500, 600 person stream or whatever. I don't know why that is. It just always feels a little strange to me. And I think more of it is that a lot of the times streamers that are also, I don't want to call them smaller because they're definitely way larger than I am, but like still, not your, I'm exclusively, full-time this and all that other stuff. Like folks like that fit into that realm, I think are way more like personal with you in a way, when you go in. Like I think often about, I've watched some streams that'll have like 800 people in it, 800 people in the audience. And then someone drops in with either 4 viewers or 120. And the person doesn't bat an eye, doesn't even recognize it. Or if they do, they just go, hey, thanks for the raid, and then move on. Which again, raiding doesn't necessarily require someone to say thank you, I understand. But I just feel like it's kind of like a courtesy thing, But like, you drop in with folks into someone who has a stream that has, 20 people or 60 people or 100 maybe. And, the person talks to you for a bit, welcomes in your folks, does like a, spiel about like, oh, here's what I do, things like that. I also respect though that like when you're someone who's like, I have 5,000 people in my stream right now, you might be getting a raid every 2-3 minutes. When we streamed or raided into that sandwich guy on Friday, no, not Friday, Thursday, sorry. He's also someone that's, a smaller, but definitely not small, but like, streamer. And people love raiding into his streams. And it's because the vibes and everything like that are immaculate there. But because of that, when we raided in, I was like, so he'll do a little bit of gaming, but he'll also do some like song creation and song stuff like for the people that raid in. And sure enough, Alexa was like, I think I've seen 1 minute of gameplay in the last hour. Like it was just nothing but Sandy talking to the people, doing some songs for the people who are raiding in, saying hello, doing like a bit or two that people, were kind of like hoping to see kind of thing. And then trying to get back to the game and immediately getting raided again. So it's like, there's a little bit of wiggle room maybe on all sides, but he's so personable with his raids. And you really love to see that, I think. The person though, speaking of raids, I think the person that we're going to raid, hang on, let me just double check. Let's see how, yeah, no, for sure. We're going to raid over to someone who I've been introduced to maybe about like 2-3 weeks ago. But since we're doing kind of a cozier stream, I want to drop us into a cozy space. Because I feel like if I'm like, hey, we're all kind of chill, we're relaxed or whatever, and then I immediately drop people into someone playing like, I don't know, Warzone or something, I feel like people are going to be like, what the fuck? Like it's going to be enough of a whiplash there where you're like, what's happening here? So we're going to raid over to Nimbly. Such a comfort streamer. Cozy as hell. Has, I think, one of just like the nicest speaking voices I've ever heard. And like, I think it's amazing because like, she is like this calming presence and she's currently playing Elden Ring. And it's so funny. No, don't be a menace. Come on now. Don't be disruptive. Or do you mean you're going to be a menace in the raid in terms of like trying to distract me or something? But yeah, no, Nimbly is so wonderful. She's a real sweetheart. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. Okay, hang on. I gotta do a damn raid message. That's the thing. It's like the one skill in streaming that I think I don't have. Be kind about that, that statement. But I mean, like, I rarely can think of anything. And I don't know why that is. I think it's just like, can we use the green line dude for, well, okay, it depends. What are you trying to say from the green line dude? Because if it's the untamed situation. I don't know if I want to drop that one in. We'll see. What am I not trying to say? I don't know. I mean, Lopez, you're hilarious. And you also send sometimes some of the most haunted messages I've ever seen, but they also make me laugh very hard. I mean, we just did, Thief Simulator, so I feel like obviously we can steal something, but I don't know. Because what was yesterday? Yesterday was like Band Kids Unite. We have the something. I don't remember what it was. Don't lean in, strong man. That's fair. We could see that one's fine. That one's gentle. Alexa. Also, that one's for you. Alexa, I mean, technically you were here. You were on Rachel's account, but like, you were here. But I appreciate you hopping in. I also feel like maybe this is you wanting to hop in because let's go double check something here. Ooh. A very contested spot. Alexa has been ousted as the top chatter. The top chatter is now Lopez. Oh no. Fuck, Nimbly is literally about to raid out. Okay, let's not raid Nimbly then. But see, like, that's perfect timing because literally I would have hit the button probably about a minute ago and then we would have gotten there and she would have immediately left out. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's get someone else going. Let's do. Hang on. How wild is this stream going right now? 1 second. Listen, I don't want either of you to shut up. I enjoy your presence tremendously. Okay. Here's who we'll raid. We're gonna go raid over to R.I.P. Mika because she is doing Dead by Daylight, but like. She's fairly chill in my opinion, and she has a great energy. I enjoy her a lot as well. I just didn't want to like, I don't know, Nandre, for example. I just feel like he's always a little too chaotic. V-Bread by Baylight? What's this now? Thank you for the encouragement. How should it be? How it should be, sorry, to be honest. Okay. All right, did I copy? Alexa... What is this message? This message, Alexa, is... Listen, I need you to understand something. I understand that, like, we had the conversation last night that most of my audience, like a strong amount of my audience is queer women. But I'm a dude, so I think that me raiding in and having my community come out a little strong with the phrase tamed pussy is a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that one's one that doesn't look good for me. I think just the don't lean in strongman and I'm fine is funny. Like, that's fine. I think I can copy that and feel fine with that one. I just feel like I can't walk into a woman's streaming space, one that I haven't raided into before. I mean, I've been in the community and stuff like that, but I've never raided into before. And then just say, hey, tame pussy is happy pussy. That's a strong one. All right, here we go. Let's, all right, I'm starting the countdown. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. This has been a lot of fun. I'll be back on Monday for the typical Monday stream. Probably still also some cozy things. I'm in tears at the thought. But yeah, we'll be back for some more stuff. And I'm hoping that this week we'll get some co-op stuff going. Maybe some Left 4 Dead again. with either crew. You know, I've had 2 crews that I've done this with recently, so it'll be fun to get back into that. Maybe, who knows, maybe something like a party scroller kind of thing, like Castle Crasher or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But until then, have a good rest of the weekend. Rachel, I see you. Have a good rest of the weekend, and I will see you all soon.